Hey everyone, it's Josh Cooper, a realtor with Coldwell Banker King Thompson. I get a lot of questions all the time from people I see in the stores, from my clients, my customers. They want to know what's happening in the market, at least in this area. So, what I did is actually went and pulled some of the data from the realtors feed, which is the MLS, where we get all our information to kind of pull the stats and kind of see what's happening in the market, so we can actually share with you. Because the media says, there's some good things, there's some bad things, there's kind of in the middle things, but obviously you who are interested in either buying a house this year in 2018 or selling a house in 2018, obviously if you look back at the past, it's a good indicator of how things are going here, is going to happen here in the future. So when I pulled the stats, I actually found out some really cool information. So actually from homes that were listed under $100,000 in 2018, or excuse me, in 2017, homes that were listed under $100,000, there was actually 322 of them sold in 2017. Now, if you kind of look, so under $100,000, there's 322. If you look between $100,000 and $200,000, there was actually $283,000. 283 homes. So if you look at the grand total of homes that were sold in 2017, there were 686 homes that were sold in the area. Now, if you caught that information before, the bulk, actually 88% of the homes here in this area are under $200,000 that are sold. Now that is a crazy large number, but obviously those of you who live in the area and you do business in the area and you invest in the area, obviously you know that for the value of your money, for under $200,000, you can get a really, really good quality house. But the most expensive house that was actually sold in 2017 was actually only $489,000. Now that number is down from 2015 and 2016 about 20%, 25% maybe. So that number is down significantly, so you're trending down a little bit there, but obviously there's a lot of wonderful homes out there above that price still available out on the market now. And your list price here, your average list price in Marion County area when it goes on the market is actually $119,834. So what that means is when the house goes on the market, that on average is what the seller is going to be asking for. But on contrary, the price that it's actually sold for is different. The actually sold price is $115,471. So if it's easy for you to picture, you come to me, you say, Josh, I want to sell my house. I said, okay. Average house here in Marion County in 2017 actually sold for about $120,000. Or excuse me, it went on the market for $120,000, but actually sold for roughly $115,000. So there is a little bit of play there in the discrepancy. So that's where it comes to us as realtors to be a little better in our marketing and kind of getting you, the seller, the best deal that we can, but also advocating for the buyers on the other end to get the best deal that we can for you as well. And then another stat that I just love to look at because it's kind of indicative of the market and kind of the market that we're in are the days on the market. Now our average days on market here in 2017 was actually 110 days on market. Now you may not care what that means, but us, the professionals in the area, obviously we look at that because that is trending on the health of the housing market. Now, generally what we want to kind of look at as a real picture perfect healthy market is about 180 days. So what that's saying to us with the average days on market being 110, that means we are low inventory levels. So there are more buyers out there right now than there are sellers still, even here in this area. So obviously those of you that are wanting to sell, obviously you're getting top dollar for your property. But those of you that are wanting to buy right now, you generally are going to have to pay a premium because you're fighting for more buyers, or you're fighting with more buyers. So you have a lot more competition buying right now than you do actually selling. So it's kind of when you put a house on the market, it's almost like if you've ever gone fishing when you were a kid or anything like that, you'd throw a piece of bread in the pond, and all these fish would kind of just come at it, and so they'd be all over the bread. Same thing with housing right now. So if you have a house to sell, you're throwing a piece of bread out there, and you have all those fish, all these buyers coming at it, and they want to get in it. They want to see what kind of value it is. And then obviously what that does, just like supply and demand, it drives up the price. When you have more people that are interested in your house than obviously the houses that are out there. So that's really about it right here for 2017. You can obviously stay tuned for the rest of the year. What I'm going to do at the end of each month here, I'm just going to do a little snapshot of what happened in the month. So here in a couple days, about a week or so, we'll do an update on January of 2018 to kind of show you the trends, and we'll compare over the last few years to kind of show you why it is a good time to sell right now, because obviously you have the coming pending the spring. So if you have any questions, obviously feel free to reach out to me. My information's below. Josh Cooper again. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for checking out the video. Bye-bye.